Hello, you're welcome. In this video tutorial, we'll explain you the project Birth and Death Registration System. It's a Visual Basic .NET project. So it's basically a demo, which is already done by us, and we'll show you that demo. From this, you'll get advantage of how you can do this project. So this project will be useful for BE, BTech, BCA, Diploma, or all computer science students who need to do a project in their curriculum activities. So each time we'll ask the student to do different project. Therefore, this gives us one idea how we can do this project, birth and death registration system. If you watch few videos, then you'll get an idea like how the whole project works. Then you can come out with your own idea and you can make a new project. Therefore, watch till the end, then you'll understand how this project will work. Based on that, probably you can plan it a different way, or you can plan for the different project. All is possible. So therefore, watching few videos will give a clear picture how you can able to do a small project like this. So let us understand what is a birth and death registration system. We already know, like whenever newborn happen, we need to get registered and you have to get the birth certificate. So generally this will taken care by the some local department. So government any other department, like it's in cities, municipality. So in case of bigger, like BBMP. So therefore these organizations will have a department. So that department, we need to go to that department and we need to register ourselves, and then you have to get the certificate gets done. Even some case of death is also happen. So we need to go to the office and you need to register it and you have to get the certificate. So it's a long from the long time it's happening, but earlier they do used to use them. They do it in manually, but now we can make a program for them. So here is the project that will show you like how we can do the project for them. So therefore, whenever a newborn, newborn happen in hospital. So generally even hospital people can arrange for this. So they'll give the certificate. So take this certificate and they can go to department and then give it to them. So they'll register it and they'll give the new certificate. So even in case of death also. So if it's happen in a hospital, so they'll give one death certificate. So we take that death certificate and we can come to this office and then you can give and you can collect the death certificate. Right. So therefore, person when you have a new baby, so they need to register here. And if some people are died, then again you need to register and you have to get the certificate. So ultimately, where it happened, who gave the certificate, all has to be registered. So therefore, this project will serve the purpose. So software requirement. So this project is developed using Visual Basic .NET. The backend is SQL Server. Editor is Visual Studio. The operating system is Windows 10. So this is the software requirement. Same you can have hardware requirement. So present system hardware configuration will do the job. Project forms. Let us understand what are the forms are there in this project. So we already discussed two things. One is birth, one is the death. Both need to be registered. Along with that, to make project to be a little bigger, we need to add up more forms to that. So here you can see that there are totally 17 forms are there in this. So in practical, like one for birth and one for death will do the job. But to make a mini project, at least you require some forms. So in order to make it quite big, so therefore we add up more forms to that. And in each form you do one on process. So I'll explain you that now. Birth registration report. So once you enter the birth details, that report will come here. Death registration, this is to register the death. Okay, so if someone died, so that we need to register it. So in this form you can register, and this is the corresponding report. Then department details, which department is issuing the this birth certificate, so that department we need to register. Designation, so these customer are people who come there, so to register that time we need to take their designation or what is the profession they do. So this form we can enter these details. District names, so district, like this belongs to which district, where you are working belongs to which district, so we can enter all the district names here. Flash screen is to give the welcome screen, that is the first screen, so will appear. So there you can have some picture to indicating what project it is, that is there in the flash screen. Login form, so login form is to log into the system or to this project. So only authorized people has to log in, so therefore we provide a login form here. So in the login form, whatever the user ID and password you enter, it should be checked corresponding to the table. and if the data is present over there, then only should allow me to log in. MDI parent. MDI form is a multiple document interface form. Here we have a menu, and in the menu items are there. Via menu items you can able to navigate all these forms. So it is a main form in the project. Module. So generally we'll have a module in a project. Module basically used to declare global variable, function and procedures. Because if there is some data you want to transfer from one form to another form, so if you declare a variable here, it becomes local to this particular form. So you can't able to send it over there. So therefore we record a module that when you declare a variable in a module as a public, that you can have access to this form also. Then registration parent form. So therefore birth registration can be done by the parent. So this is the form. Search birth. So you can search the birth certificate. Search death certificates. So you can search for the death certificates. State names, district name and state names. So this baby or this who are died belongs to which state. So now to register the states, we have this form. So via this form we can able to enter the state names. Now let us look at the tables. What are the tables we are using in this project? So as a mini project, at least we required 7 to 8 tables. Here we have 7 tables. One is birth registration. So therefore we have discussed already. So whenever a birth is happen, so we need to register. So whatever you enter in that particular form should come to this table. Death registration. So again, if some deaths happen, so they'll come to office. You need to enter the data. Once you enter the data, it will come to corresponding death registration table. Department table. So this is to register the departments. District name. So for which district you are working now. So for all the district names can be entered in the district name. Profession. So profession is what is the profession of the baby's father or mother, that and all we can enter it in this particular table. State names. So we can enter all the state names here. So the logic here is once you develop this, once you enter all the state names, department name, you can give this software to all the district. So therefore there they don't need to enter the state name or district names. User tab. So here we have the login credentials, user ID and password. So whatever is available here, only those can able to log in. Therefore user table is used to store the login credentials. Okay, so these are the tables which are using in this project. It's only an idea like, so this is how we are used, but you can plan your own way. You want to add up something more or you want to do it in different way, all possible. So therefore watch the complete video and few more videos. So if at all if you need to do a project by your own, because you need to come out with some new idea. So therefore we are trying to explaining in each project one idea. So therefore we suggest you watch 3-4 videos of ours and get some idea, and then you can make one new project. Or else whatever you be explaining, you can try write the project for the same. Not only this project is done in VB, but you can always do the same project in C#. You can do it in Java. Right? So even in C, you try to do it in C, but it take very long time. So these are the desktop applications. So if at all if you want to web applications, you can do the same project in ASP.NET, then Java JSP, there is another stream, or PHP or Python. Like that you can use different languages and you can do the same project in these languages also. Fine, let's move on. Now I'll show the demo of the project. So before getting to that, please subscribe to our channel. If you found this video is useful, please click the like button, and also please the comment what you feel about it, or you want to share something with us, you please put it in a comment. And as we told already, this for all computer science students, this project, these videos are very helpful. Therefore please share this video with your friends and family members who are studying or who are completed their study, want to gain an experience. For them it's very useful. Therefore please share with them. So therefore we can come out with the more and more videos. Right. So now I'll show you the demo. Fine. So now to show the demo, I'll start the Visual Basic. So birth and death certificate. So here is the project. I show the MDI form. So here is the MDI form. And if you go to Database Explorers, if you expand birth and death data, you have tables here. So these are the tables. So we can right click the table and you can able to see the data. Fine. So here is admin, right? So then we have a module form. So here is a module form. The first one is a connection string to connect to the database, and we have some more public variables that we can use to store the values. Right. So and there is a welcome screen, destination or profession form. So you can enter the profession. And one thing, like, you want to change the background of this form, so that is very easy. You just have to go to back color. Right. So there is a back color here. So we can change the color. So therefore, when you're designing your project, you wish to change the background color. So therefore, easily you can change the background color. But here we have gray color. Okay, fine. That will do the job. Right. Let me run the project. Here is a welcome screen. So we made a smaller size. Okay, this is a center screen. So that will be there for 5 seconds. After that, automatically it will go. So have we done this? So we have a timer here. So timer starts immediately. The form start. Timer is also starts. And here timer tick is an event. In this event, we return a code I is equal to I plus 1. So initially I value is a 0, or not initialized here, but it's declared. So if it's 0, it becomes 1, it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. But once it's reached the 5, then we want to disable the timer and we want to hide the form and we want to show the login form. So this is how we return the code to hide the form and then take to the next form. Fine. So here is a login form. So I need to log in. So this is admin, then admin. Click OK. So it will take to the MDI form. So this is an MDI form. Here is a menu. So via menu we can able to access the each form. So first let's go to department name. So here for which department we given the software, that department name has to be entered. Here is only one record because it works for the particular department. Right. So email. Right. So we can save the informations. Next one is hospital details. So which are the hospitals nearby? We can register all the hospitals, and we can give a registration number, like what are the registration number, that also we can enter. So based on registration number, we can identify that hospital. Okay. So let's say Fortis registration number. So therefore this is KZ. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So address we need to write. So where is the address? Fine. So mobile number or phone number. So I'll just put some dummy phone number here. Mail ID. Let's say gmail.com. And website that is fortis.com. Fine. So fill up all the details, and after filling all the details, you need to click the save button. Save. Once you save the record, you can see that this is the data grid view control. In this control, what are the entries are done will be shown over there. So we are fetching the data from the table and we are transferring to the data grid view. We can able to see that. Okay, if you go to hospital registration table, you right click here, and then if you click the show table data, I'll show the data. So now you can see that there is a this is a registration. Actually there is one more table, hospital tab. So here I click show table data. Here you can see Fortis, the one we are entered now, it's here. Right. So for the data we are entered via this form will be transferred to the corresponding table, and from the same table we are fetching the data and we are displaying the data grid view. This is the data grid view, and then we can modify this data. For example, if I take this one, so I want to modify the address now. So let's say number 232 some Rajaji Nagar, or I'll change to Vijayanagar. Right. So after making the changes, if I click modify, the changes will be applicable. In case we don't want this record, we can delete it. So therefore in each form we provided a new button to enter a new record and corresponding save, and modify to modify the record, delete to delete the record, and also data grid view to display the data. So therefore in each form you can able to enter new records, we can modify the records, and we can delete the records. Right. So I'll close this form. I'll take to the next one. profession details. So here is a profession. What are the different professions? So one is nurse is there actually. So I'll put as an engineer. So all type of engineers. Right. So this engineer is a one more profession. Then you can say software engineer. Right. So only software, but right. So this is software. So what is our software? Nothing. So therefore I'll put different profession now. So it's agriculture. Right. So we given only 10 digits, so 10 characters only, but we can increase that number. So details agriculture. Right. So then save this. So how this works, when I say click save button, it should be saved. I'll just show you like how the code works. Here is the form. So then you can see that the complete code is available over here. Fine. So in order to insert this, there is a save record here. If we don't enter anything in the text box one, we tell you please enter the details. And in the second step, we'll check whether this record is already present or not. Therefore, in the profession tab, we'll check whatever your entry done, it is there or not. If it is there, you give the message it's already present. Then you say exit sub, so don't save the record. If not, then you say insert into profession tab, profession name details, values, text box 1, text box 2. There are two variables here. If you combine both the variables, it make a single statement that will be executed. Once it's executed, that record will go to the table. If you go to display records, you can see that select profession name details from profession tab, profession name. So we select the data and then we transfer to the DG1. DG1 is a data grid view. For that we'll transfer. So in case if you want to delete the record, we can say delete from the corresponding table. So that's how we do coding to insert the record or to delete the record or to display the records. Fine. So let me move on. Then birth registration by hospital. So here if the hospital is registering, so we can straight away register, get the certificate from the hospital. Let's say 1112 hospital name. So these are porties, so address will come. Child name, so what is the name of the child? Anna. Okay, so let's say Anup, right? So what is the date of birth is 22nd and gender male, father name is Arun, mother name say some Jamuna. So save this. So now in the hospital it will be registered. So that is what registration done in the hospital. Then registration by the parent. Now that certificate has to bring to the this department and they have to give this one here. So here again we see the same thing. So this is Arun. What is the profession? So engineer, and then say Jamuna. So what is the profession? So it is again engineer. So their address we can write down again. So what is the child name? So this is Anu. Birth date and gender male. So here is the hospital registration number. So where it is K05/12344. Right. So now save this. So registration is done. So now if you go to search, say birth certificate. So we're all born on this date with the male. So you can see that two people are born on this particular date. Or you can search based on parent name. So go to search. You can see that will be searched. Or you can say register number 1001 search. So it gives the 1001 details. If you want 1002, so it will give the details. So we give the search option to search for the child. Same with death registration. If something death happens, then you can enter the details over there. Deceased person. Okay, some Kanaya. Then profession, what he is agriculturist. Gender male. Then you write on the address. Registered by his son actually. Arun. So relation is son. Reason for death, natural death. Time, what time? it's 11 a.m. On this particular date, death is happened. Right. So now we register the death. So even if you go to death certificate and you search for it, so now particular date if I give, so that details will come here. Then we have reports here. We go to birth registry. So today, particularly 22nd to 22nd, were all registered. That list will come. So we can take the printout also possible. Then one more is a death registry. So this from date, this to date, it will filter the data and it will display the data. Fine. So these are the things which are there in this particular project. Hope you understand this. If you have any doubts or you have anything to say, please comment in the comment box, or else you can communicate with us. So if at all if you wish to buy this project, you can communicate with us. We can get you this project. And thank you for watching. So don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you once again.